mention the consultants in name because it was even I fought with them. Even without language, people are able to get jobs. Studied mechanical engineering bachelor's and I did masters in production logistics, and then now I am doing like SAP IT consultant.
Did you have experience in India then?
No.
Oh, wow. Hi Jagan, welcome to my channel today. I'm really happy that we are able to talk after a long discussion. I want to get your experience to my audience and talk about what job you're doing here and how is it working as a consultant in Germany and what actions can my audience take to land a job here. So starting with your history, how did you land in Germany or what did you do to come here many years back?
These are like interesting questions. I usually ask my audience or my like other people regarding some podcasts, but I'm happy to say my journey to you, like to your audience or to the people who are following us or following you. Starting, I came here in 2018, so October, so it was like a short journey. My journey was a short journey at that time because I choose many countries like USA, Australia, Canada and Germany. The only reason why I choose Germany is because of the cost. It is a cost effective.
Yeah, so it was masters, right?
Yeah, if I want to go to other countries, it will be like really huge amount and I can't bear. And even I can't see the future with that money. So paying loans and EMIs, interest and everything. So what happens if I don't get a job? So that's why I choose Germany. But once after finishing my bachelor's in 2017, I started learning German in Ramakrishna Mat, which is in Hyderabad. So now also it's there. So it's cost around like at that time it was 2,000 per level and it will be like 3 months. Now it is 4,000 fees, but yeah, the same duration. And I came here with a consultancy. So I don't want to mention the consultancy name because it was it's not that good. Even I fought with them. Many of my friends also came with the same consultancy. Finally, I came here with the consultancy. They charged me around like 30,000 rupees at that time. Yeah, they gave me like Magdeburg University. Then after I applied Duisburg University on my own.
So you changed on yourself. So which subject did you come for here in masters?
The very good part is even I don't know which subject did I get in. They mentioned some chemical engineering, but I don't know the full name or full course or full curriculum. So that's the thing with the consultancies. Finally, when I applied to like Duisburg, I got like mechanical engineering, and in that we have sub branches like production logistics.
Okay, so you were mechanical engineer back in India. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's great. So what field are you working now after graduating in mechanical?
So it's a different story. Now I'm working as a like SAP IT consultant. So I studied mechanical engineering bachelor's and I did masters in production logistics, and then now I am doing like SAP IT consultant. It's not technically IT, but it's like 50% like only for SAP without coding, and 50% is like IT, like 50% of coding.
So what skills are needed to change from mechanical to IT? Because I think that's the burning question most people have. As for IT jobs, it's much easier to move abroad compared to mechanical.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, actually, like many people are like still in the myth. Like a lot of people are thinking that Germany is only for mechanical engineering, so Germany is not famous for IT. But it's only a myth. But nowadays, Germany is like really trend and boom for IT. So even without language, people are able to get jobs. All of this like not only for mechanical, it's for IT also. Yeah, but it's a different journey. Even I never thought that I will start my career as in the IT because I studied a production logistics. So I thought I will start in the supply chain management or logistics. But during my masters, I got one internships there. Like it's for like some logistics department. But unfortunately, my manager got shifted to another branch, and there was no manager for me at that time. No one is there to like guide me or like explain me. So they are just asking me to learn something.
But how did you learn from where? Like online or through company or?
Yeah, through company. They gave me access for SAP. So SAP learning portal. So I choose like some of them, and I asked some other seniors and everything. So they mentioned like
really good.
SAP, SAC is like a good ones. I started there. I learned there like approximately 3 or 4 months. I did some like practical with some 1 month trial access. I did some small dashboard. It's a reporting software. So there I started like my SAP journey. There I got interest to work in SAP. Before my interest was to work in SAP, but not in like a IT side, like in SAP MM or
more
SAP
logistics
SAP,
and production.
But now with this SAC journey, like by reporting side, so there I started learning, and then after I did my thesis, it is also again in the production background, but production and some supply chain background, not in IT. But then after when applying for the jobs, I applied for the both like SAC, SAP, like SCM and production everything, and finally I got like 2 offers. Like in the same company, they offered me a job like in SAP supply chain management and SAC IT.
That's the best one. Getting the job in same company, it eases so many efforts and problems.
No, not the same company. It was like it's a different company, but in the same company I got 2 offers.
Yeah.
They offered me 2 positions.
That's really
good.
Yeah.
So at that time I think if I do like SAP, SHA, SCM or logistics, so if I go back to India, there will be no like big salaries. That's why I chose IT. So because if I want to
But did you have experience in India then?
No.
Oh wow, it's even better. Then it's much quicker that you changed your field. You came in a different different field, you change your field, and now you're working night.
Even I never thought that I will work in IT, and it's this much easier the path is. But there are a lot of struggles before, like applying for internship, thesis, and learning.
Yeah.
But getting job is easier compared to like all other like internships and thesis of our students.
Yeah, it depends on your skills. You acquired the skills, that's why it got easier. Like you should really have skills what the job market is asking for, I feel, and things get much quicker. So
even I wanted to say like to your audience, like even I applied for internship, I applied for more than 600 companies.
600, really?
Yes,
oh
yes.
my god.
So luckily I got internship in the third semester, but it was the Corona time, so I was like I was feared of Corona, and I quitted, like terminated myself. I don't want to come to office because it was like full day 5 days a week I have to go to office. So I said I don't want to come to office. It was terminated. Then after I tried like 1 year 3 months to get another internship. So in this 1 year 3 months, so I applied more than 600 companies.
Oh my god. That's a lot.
And the thesis I got in the same company, and for job I didn't apply any positions. So the company approached me. So even 3-4 companies approached me because I regularly maintain my LinkedIn profile in a clear and like proper manner.
You started your job back in 2019 or 2020, but now it's 2025. The situation is different. So what do you think is the job market like right now? Is it tough? Is it saturated?
So it's not saturated, it's not tough, but it's like in a stable position. So it's not that hard, it's not that easy. Like now the market is getting stable.
Okay. As much as I talk to the students or those who message me, like almost every second person is like, it's so difficult. We are not even getting part-time jobs. Internships also they are not getting, and it's a lot of struggle. So if someone wants to find SAP jobs right now, what would they have to do? What skills should they have?
Yeah, they have to do like they've done to the official SAP portal or any other like third-party services, but they have to do official certification from SAP, which is like easier.
Okay.
And also they have to ask for reference. So reference in the companies. So asking reference from employees or from recruiters. So this is one of the good.
So SAP is a very vast field. So if me as a beginner have to start, I have no idea what to do. So what field or what technologies or skills would you suggest to start in for someone who's a beginner?
So SAP is basically an ERP software. It's an enterprise resource planning. So we plan for complete enterprise. So the starting will be like S/4HANA. So for students it will be like very cheap. So there are many universities offering S/4HANA course. So they can start with that, and they can choose the other like functional models what they are interested in. So in this they provide all like functional models. So they learn everything, and in that they want to do some specialization. If they want to do some specializations, they can do afterwards.
So is it developer job or consultant, or how can you categorize it?
They not develop any new things or new methodologies. They only do like pre-existing work like a consultant. So if we go like technical sides, they will do some developings.
Is there English jobs in this field? That's the burning question, because Germany, the biggest hurdle for students is German speaking jobs. So can someone find English jobs, and is your work also in German or English?
So can someone find English jobs? Yes, they can find. So it's basically depends on how market is, how the company is actually looking. So what the emergency and what the urgency of the employees. But mine now I'm working with like a big client, so they mostly speak in German. But if I request them, so they obviously speak in English. But sometimes when I feel stressed, so I ask them to speak in English. Yeah, they will do. And luckily I know German. I know till B2, and I'm learning C1. But my interview was happened completely in English.
Ah, okay.
With me, like many other people also got interviewed. Like they got like for Germans or other nations, they got interviewed in German. But recruiters or like HR, when they see me, they turn into English and they interview in English.
Yeah, even when I applied, my interview got taken in English, because that time I was just learning B1. I was not even B2. But they did it in English, and 2-3 questions were asked in German still to know if I can speak clearly. Yeah. And then I still got the job. But after getting the job, I made the speed much quicker for learning German. I finished B1, I finished B2, everything I finished. And at the time of starting the job, there was 6 months gap. So in this 6 months, I just finished B2 very quickly, and then I started. And when I start the job, they speak Bayerisch. I'm like, oh my god, I already put in so much effort, and now they're speaking dialect. I have to start from zero again to learn this.
It's very tough. Yeah, and one suggestion I wanted to give to all: learning German really an important thing. Without German, it's very hard to survive here. Like getting part-time jobs, getting full-time jobs, or getting internships, getting theses. It's very tough.
Even going to supermarket is tough if you don't know German. Don't know what you're buying.
Yeah, many of my friends know only with Kata Bita. So they will do like this, only few words they remember, and they will use those things, but it's really tough. At least A2, minimum A2.
Yeah, minimum A2 even I would recommend. Yeah. Without German, nothing happens. If you don't have skills, even that will work in some cases. But if you don't have German, then it's really tough here.
Yeah, with no skills, with German B2, one can get a job.
Yeah, I agree on that shit. Yeah. You're living here since a lot of years now. So what is that one thing that you feel missing still, even after so many years? What is that one thing that you feel कि नहीं, Germany is not good for this thing, or this is something that I would prefer कि Germany में होना चाहिए?
I'm missing like street food and also like my bike and my parents. Yeah, my parents is the first, but obviously everyone says my parents. That's why I say like street food, like and also my bike. And yeah, it will be completely different. We have a lot of freedom over here, but we don't have actual freedom what we had in India.
What kind of freedom?
So to roaming in the nights, we can roam, but yeah. It's not that easy. So we have only public transportation. So we can't. Shops will be closed at 8 p.m. So it will be tough. So even restaurants close at 9 p.m.
By
so
roaming,
India,
you mean like nightlife? You miss the nightlife?
Yeah, nightlife.
Because for me,
Yes.
I love the roaming here. I couldn't go out in India after 9 p.m. Like my parents never allowed. So here I'm out at 11:30 also because my steps. I have to do 5,000 steps every day. So even for that, I'm out sometimes at 11:30, and I feel the freedom here is next level. So I definitely love the freedom. But with the nightlife, yes, that is missing. Shops close and then you feel kya kare, you are the alone person roaming around and there's nobody around. Just an empty bus goes once in an hour and then you feel arey kya chal raha hai.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, I like Germany very much because of work-life balance, social security, and like security at the job and everything. Like, so there is no other part that I don't like Germany, but everything like till now I'm feel comfortable. Only thing, the problem I have with like Ausländer behave is getting appointments or getting appointments and getting apartments is very tough.
Agree. Appointments for everything. That is the toughest part. I am never going to get used to that. That to get everything we need an appointment. It's so tough. It doesn't even come to my mind sometimes that this happens. But even in Indian offices, I went to Indian consulate that day and they're like, no, without appointment we can't take any document of yours. I went to SBI Bank in Frankfurt. They're like, how did you come here without appointment? No, take an appointment, come next week. I said, I traveled like 300 kilometers, at least look at my document if they are fine or no. They say no. No appointment, nothing. We are not going to do anything. Yeah, that's Germany.
Yes.
So last question would be like, if someone wants to move from India directly, so is it possible? Can you get jobs in SAP field? And what skills or what do they have to do? What points do you have to keep in mind for this?
So not only in SAP, but like IT, so especially IT plus SAP plus like product engineering, product owner, like masters or like many fields. We have many fields, so it's possible to get a job directly from India. In like past 2024, many of not my exact friends, but yeah, I know people because they used to contact me via Instagram or LinkedIn. So I helped many people last year. So yeah, many people helped means I did not help like getting jobs. Just a few questions I answered them. So yeah, many people came last year, but this year it was limited because nowadays we have like more supply of headcounts here in Germany. Nowadays also it's possible, but we have to like have some experience, at least 4 or 5 years experience, and we have to know how to apply. We have to know like what is the German format, a resume or cover letter, and what are the strategies and what documents we needed. Last, we need some German. So if we have all this set of documents with skills, so it's possible. Yeah, we can approach like directly to the recruiters or like managers or some startup companies. And for SAP also, there is a website like SAP Partners. So there someone can approach companies directly. And yeah.
So with documents, what kind of documents you mean for applying? What do we need?
So like firstly, the proper resume and cover letter should be in the German format. And second one, the experience certificates. And third one, if they have some skill sets, so suppose like a SAP or any other Power BI or SQL, but any other like Java, Python, they need to some official certification because German believes in paper a lot. That's why they need it. And if language, they don't need a certificate, but if they have some language certificate, it will be like really like a advantage. So these are some of the certifications one should have to apply for Germany.
Okay. So no IELTS needed, but CV, bachelor's, and maybe your previous work experience certificates.
Yeah, if we get job, like we don't need any IELTS or anything. Only for applying for student or like opportunity, we need that one.
Okay, great. Understood. So very nice. It was very informative session. I personally have no idea about SAP or have not worked with it. So it really gave me an idea that if I want to start into SAP, how can I navigate myself? And apart from that, if anybody else has any questions, you can always comment and we will try to answer them in the comments.
Yes.
And most important part is follow us on Instagram and YouTube because we post a lot of videos and I'm sure they're going to be helpful for each one of you. Thank you, Jagan, for joining in the call and answering all the questions that we have.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll do one more video with clear exactly from starting to end, like only for SAP. So we will do afterwards after getting some reach of this video. So we'll do after like 2 or 3 months.
Sure. So if you want a detailed video about SAP, do comment and share this video so that when we see that we are getting views on this, we know that next step is to give a clear guidance path on. That's
good.
Super. Then thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.